Hello there and welcome to the event. Starting today with a par 5. Let's start by piping this up the middle and then we'll see what happens from there. This drive is moving. Okay, hopefully you do well out there. First tee shot is away. Let's have a good one. Okay, this is looking to be about 225 from the pin. Well, you're doing all right this hole on the green, under regulation. That's good work. Okay, this is putting to the extreme. This is so far away from the cup, it's crazy. Good luck. Uh-oh, we're not on the green anymore. And there's a fancy little chip shot. Nicely done in there for the bird. And currently 1 under for the day. All right, second hole, par 4. Let's go. And that was a drive. Wow, I can still hear the echo. And this one's around 140 yards to the pin. This one's a little to the right on approach. Hopefully you get the right pace on this one. It is extremely long. Oh, this has my attention. Just missing the birdie. Okay, let's see what we can do on the next hole. Okay, 1 under par on your round. Teeing up on hole number 3. Oh yeah, that was a tidy little shot. Well done. 5 feet to the cup from here. Alrighty, down to 2 under par after that. It's a par 5 for the 4th hole. Really nice swing. Okay, about 225 to the pin from here. I think we're going left here. Right by the hole. And this is your 4th shot. Yeah, if you sink this, you could save par. And you're 2 under par for the round. Okay, the lengthy par 4. And the green's below us here as we set up this approach. All right, let's pop this in. Birdie putt. This putt's going left to right pretty hard. And this is about 4 feet. All right, you're sitting right at 2 under for the moment. And this one's a par 3 on the 6th. Well, you're not going to hit every green today. That's all right. All right, for the par. And after that hole, you're 2 under par. We are on the 7th hole. Let's see what we can do. And driving the old green, putting for eagle. Nothing wrong with that. Okay, 18 feet to the cup. Yeah, I think this one's breaking to the left. Oh, right by. And this one is for the birdie. And after that one, you've brought your score down to 3 under. And now we have the par 4/8. My word, that was some serious power. Okay, we may need a little more club than normal here. That green is elevated. Ooh, might be a bit long here. Sometimes I get ahead of myself. I'll be the first to admit it. You know what? You're on the green, so congratulate yourself. This would be nice to get for birdie. And you're showing us how it's done. 4th birdie of the day so far. 4 under par is your score at the moment. All right, the first 9 ends with a par 4. Bit of a downslope out there around the landing area in this fairway. Oh my goodness, just smashed that one. Got about 125 to the pin. There you go. That's what you want. 8 feet to the cup. Oh, that's too bad. And if this one goes, that'll be your par there. 4 under par currently. See what you can do here on the 10th hole. Well, this drive's looking okay. And this shot's about 100 yards from the pin. Yep, that's out of the top shelf. Good work. And this one's about 10 feet out. This one starts off pretty straight, then goes to the right. Bit long on that one. All right, now let's set our sights to the next. And clocking in at 4 under par at the moment. Okay, teeing off now on the par 4 11th. Hopefully this will nestle itself nicely in the fairway. And from here, we're looking at about 195 yards or so to the pin. This approach is heading left. Great chip shot there, pure. That's pure. And this will save your par. And after that one, 4 under par. And the 12th hole is a par 3. Good shot. Looking at an 11-foot putt here. Looks like this one's taking a break to the left. Oh, that could have been a birdie. All right, let's tap her on in and continue on our way. All right, tapping that one in for par, moving on. And right now you are at 4 under. Teeing this one up on hole number 13. Whoa, got a hold of that one. Just raw power unleashed there. Okay, we're around the 230-yard area from here. And with this approach, you got to be careful. With that downslope around the pin, this one could get away from you. Can we get a kick left? Well, look at you putting for eagle now. That's fine work. Fine work indeed. All right, no big deal. Eagle putt upcoming. I got faith in you. This one's starting out to the right. Let's see if it'll turn. This one's just a 3-foot putt. All right, and after that, you've brought your score down to 5 under par. And this one's a par 3 here on the 14th. Good job. We're on the green. Here's a putt from 17 feet out. This one's going hard to the right. Ooh. Okay, par putt coming up. Okay, that putt's done. And after that one, you're at 5 under. Okay. Stepping onto the tee now of this par 4 15th hole. Great swing. Catching the downslope here. This should chase out. Okay, green is elevated. Oh, that'll do. Ooh, setting up for birdie here. Oh, come on. All right, give this a tap. All right, this hole's done. Let's see where you're sitting on the leaderboard. 16th hole is upon us here. Let's see what happens. The approach is heading a bit to the right. Good luck here. I would love to see you sink this one. It's a big one. This one's going uphill and to the right. Looks like you got a line on this. And this one for par. Okay, let's move on. And right now you are at 5 under. All right, next one up is number 17. This one's a par 4. Oh, wonderfully struck. And this one's about 135 yards to go. Okay, 39 feet. Good luck. This putt's going downhill. I think it's going to the right as well. Well, this one's looking good so far. And the putt goes down. Fantastic work. Six under par currently. Okay, on to 18 now. We have a par 5 coming up. All right, we might be able to chase this one out. That fairway has a down slope up at the landing area. We're about 205 yards out from here. And chalk up another green in regulation. Here's a 9-foot putt. This one has just a slight break to the right. And with that, your round is over. All right, this one's done, and you've wound up at 8 under par. Okay, thanks for me, and if I have my way, I'll see you back here real soon. Hello there, and a big fat welcome to PGA Tour 2K25. Spoiler alert, golf is about to happen right now. Par 5 to start your day today. Have fun with that. Now let's crush this drive, middle of the fairway, and stroll on our way from there. Okay, there we go. This one's a 9-footer, but I think it's breaking to the left. Ooh, wish I could have given you that one. Okay, starting things off today at even par. Hopefully there's a few birdies we can catch out there yet. Okay, tailwind blowing with us on this one. And second shot here on the second hole. We're on the green with that one. Well done. And now this from 13 feet. This one seems to be tilting left to right. Oh, that shot was a beauty. And your score is currently 9 under par. Let's see what happens here on the third hole. Well, maybe this will kick left. Nice stroke. We're on the green. Okay, let's do this. 13 feet. And I think this one's breaking to the left. Oh. And for your par. And 1 under after that one. And now stepping on to the tee of the par 5 fourth hole. Oh my goodness, just absolutely striped. Beautiful swing. And this one's around 205 yards away. This one's going left. Looks like we could have a birdie on this hole. And after that hole, you'll go down to 2 under. Wind is blowing left to right. Holy, you just ripped it. And second shot here on the 5th. This one's coming into the green. Hey, that's another green in regulation. All right, 3 feet to the cup. Let's keep her going. That's 2 birdies in a row. Let's have a third. 11 under par currently. And we got a par 3 6th hole ahead of us. All right, that one is on the green. It's a very long way from the hole still, but you're on. Here's a putt for birdie. Looking good so far? Oh, it doesn't go down. Oh, no. Well done. And after that one, it's 11 under par for you. Okay, this one is a par 4. It's on the shorter end. There we go. Good shot. Second shot here on the 7th. Oh, no way. And here's what you're dealing with for a birdie. And that one drops for your 4th birdie of the day. I'm liking that. And after that, you're bringing things down to 4 under par. Careful out there. We got a tailwind blowing. Here's our second shot on the 8th. Just a little 3-footer left for this one. And you're finding your way around this course. That's your 5th birdie of the day. And 13 under par is your current score. And now the par 4 9th. This one's about 110 from the pin. Good shot. This putt is 9 feet away. And this one looks like it's kind of moving from the left to the right. It could be a good one. And down it goes for the birdie. Well done. And after that one, your current score, a veritable 14 under par. Okay, we get to start the back 9 with a par 4. Oh, and a down slope out there in the landing area. This one could catch a few more yards. This one should be in the fairway. There we go. Nice swing on that one. And this one's around 110 yards to the pin. Well, this one might need to sit. I like that. This could be a birdie on the scorecard. And that drops in for birdie number 7 today. 15 under par is your score. In this hole, we got a tailwind to deal with. I'm liking that one. Oh, man. Just tapped that one. Okay, second shot on the 11th. Looks like this one's going left. And there we go. Nice little approach shot. Okay, now this from 11 feet. And that will go down. Well done. Wow, 16 under after that hole. Let's see what happens here on the 12th hole. Nice. That was the club. This next putt is for your birdie. This one starts off pretty straight and then should turn to the left. That shot was marvelous. And after that hole, you are currently 17 under par. Okay, 13th hole is before us. It's a par 5. Looks like this one should be in the fairway. Oh, just smashed that. Okay, here's our third shot. 7-foot putt coming up. And after that one, 10 under. Might need a bit more club. We got a headwind on this hole. Nothing wrong with that. Safely on the green. 24 feet from the cup. Oh, oh man. Good luck here. This is for par. Currently 18 under par. And now the 15th. This one's a par 4. $16 feet to go. This one's gonna go down the hill and right to left, I believe. Oh, come on, be nice. All right, drop this par putt. Let's do it. And your score sits at 10 under par at the moment. Here's the 16th. It's a par 3. Nice approach. Here's an 18-footer. An uphill putt. Moving right to left. Birdie putt and everything, wasn't it? Okay, we're moving. We're moving to the next. And wow, after that hole, sitting at 18 under par. And on this one, the wind is picked up. It's going left to right. Beauty of a swing there. Oh, and you got all of that one. We've got about 110 yards to go here. Well, this one might be a little bit long, but let's see what happens. And wow, I was off on that prediction. You're on the green and we're putting. Nicely done. And that one will drop on in for the bird. And let's bring this thing home now on the 18th tee. And that was a tee shot. This is about 185 yards or so to the pin. Maybe this one will kick to the left. Godspeed, my friend. Very long putt ahead. And this putt is going uphill and breaking to the right. Oh, just slides by. And the putt will drop. And your round is over. All right, that's it for me. Hopefully we'll see you real soon. I had a lot of fun out there today. Hello there, my name's John McCarthy, and first of all, welcome to the nature. Second, welcome to PGA Tour 2K25. And we start our day with a par 5 first hole. It's time to get on our horse. Let's pop that drive into the fairway and be on our way. Good shot. And second shot here on the first. And you want this one to stick nice on that green. Bit of a down slope where we want to land this. And here's a 13-footer. This one looks like it's breaking to the left. Looking good. Oh, you like that one, don't you? And we're on the par 4 second hole. Let's have a good one. That was good. And this one's about 120 yards to the pin. Okay, we're on the green. Here we have a 17-foot putt. And this one's breaking pretty hard to the right. Oh no, it's right by the hole. And this next putt for the par. And after that, you're 2 under. Okay, par 3, third hole. Let's knock it close. Yes, that's a good swing. Nice shot. That'll do. 15 feet to go from here. I think this one's going left to right. Oh, unfortunate. All right, let's go. This one's for par. And currently sitting at 2 under par. And fourth hole coming up. Wow, powerful stuff, my friend. And we got about 225 yards to go from here. Putting for eagle here on this one. Woo, good stuff. This for eagle. Oh, come on, get in there. Setting up a 5-foot putt here. All right, you brought things down to 3 under after that hole. And teeing up now on the par 4 fifth. Woo! Look at that thing go. All right, this is about 120 yards or so from the pin. Yeah, that's going to work for you. I'm liking that. This putt's about 6 feet. Nice work out there. That's your second birdie in a row. Okay, par 3 here on the 6th. Yeah, I think this is going to be okay. Nicely done. Well judged. Okay, here's your look at birdie. And after that one, you're bringing your score down to 5 under. And now we're teeing her up on the 7th hole. And it looks like that fairway has a bit of a downslope out there in the landing area. Could get some extra yards. Good gracious, you tattooed that drive. Well, like what you've done with this hole, just going to drive the green and putt for eagle. Sounds good. Here we go. This putt for the eagle. Just a little too much power. Here's a 7-foot putt. And that drops for your 4th birdie of the day. Sitting at 6 under par after that one. And now the par 4 8th. Oh yeah, off the downslope. This is going to chase out. All right, you might want to club up a little bit. We have an elevated green. Oh, you dialed that one in. Very nice. Just 3 feet left. Well done out there. That's your 5th birdie on the day. And after that one, you're at 7 under. And we can cap off the front 9 with a par 4. Ouch, right off the tree. That isn't too good, is it? Yep, that's going to do just nicely. 15 feet to the cup from here. And it looks like this will just move a tiny little bit to the right. And as that drops in the hole, that's your 6th birdie today. All right, time to attack this back 9, teeing up on hole number 10. Oh, liking this one. Ooh, just tattooed that drive. Ooh, well done. All right, here we go for the birdie. Nice putt. That's for birdie number 7 on the day. And you're sitting right there at 9 under par after that hole. And the 11th hole of this one is a par 4. Ooh, caught a nice downslope. That's going to get you a few extra yards. And this one's about 190 or so to the pin. And I think this is from, I don't know, this isn't even from downtown. This is more like from the edge of town. From the edge of town, let's see if you can get this to go. That's well done from there. Maybe we'll get the next one to go. Okay, let's slide this one on in there for our par. All right, 9 under is your score. Okay, over now to the 12th, and we got a par 3 ahead. Yeah, that'll work. Nice approach. This one's around 15 feet away. I think this one's going to go a bit to the left. This putt's tracking. And that's in there for your 8th bird on the day. Thirteenth hole coming up. There we go. Great contact. Okay, about 230 yards from here. Well done. That's another green in regulation. This putt is just around 12 feet. I think we got a bit of a tilt to the right on this putt. And the putt drops for the eagle. All right, let's knock this inside the range. We have a par 3 here on the 14th. Yeah, nice work. That's a good little approach shot. Here we go. This putt for the bird. Ooh. Okay, just a few more inches to go. And now the par 4, 15th. Nice swing. Looks like you got a favorable bounce on the downslope. This could run. Setting up here now for our 3rd shot. Nice tempo on that chip, just nice and easy. Well done. Good luck here on the 16th. I like it. I like what you did there. 9 feet to go. Looks like this one's breaking to the right. And drops for the bird. And the 17th is next. This one's a par 4. And this one's about 100 yards out. Good job. Here we go. This drops and you got a bird. It looks like this one's breaking right to left. Oh my. Okay, moving on to the next. And now to the par 5, 18th hole. All right, let's get out of this sand. Okay, this one's around 90 yards out. Oh, a little bit firm there. Hang on a minute, though. This might be okay. 3 feet to go. And sealing your round with a putt. And that's gonna do it for us here today. Thank you so much for the round of golf. I had fun. Hopefully you did too. Hello there and welcome to the event. This is the final round of the event. Repeat. No more rounds after this one, so we gotta put all our eggs into one basket here and just go for it, I think. Second shot here on the first. Well, that's just fine golf playing there. That's on the green in under regulation. Well done. Here's a putt for eagle. Careful with this one. Look at this one start way out to the right. And a 4-foot putt. And we are starting off under par. A great, great sign. Teeing her up here on the second. This one could end in the rough. All right, you held on to the fairway there. That's great. And this one's about 125 yards out. And there's a bit of a downslope on this green to be careful of. This one's heading a little bit to the left. And for the par. And you are 1 under after that one. Well, see if you can use the tailwind on this hole. And second shot here on the third. If you drop this, it could save par. Here's an uphill putt moving to the left. So far, so good. Ooh, that's too bad. Gonna have to settle for the bogey, I guess. And now let's take a peek at the scorecard. We have a par 5 fourth hole on this one. Fairway has a downslope in the landing area, so keep that in mind. Got some good contact on that one. All right, you caught that downslope. Let's see how far you can get this to run. Okay, we're about 205 to the pin from here. Going a bit left of the pin. This is what our third shot's looking like. All right, this one's about 9 feet from the cup. Looks like a right to left break. It's getting there. And a great effort on this hole to bounce back after the bogey on the last. Great work. That's a birdie. Have a good drive here. Par 4, 5th hole. Oh man, you launched that. You know, this is very, very sandy in this. Way out there for this putt. Good luck. This one's breaking left to right, going downhill. And you've got this left for par on this one. Currently sitting at 1 under par. Okay, wind's picking up a bit. We got a headwind on this one. You made good contact. And it drops. Hole in one to you. Thank you very much. Wow. And yeah, we're going to take another look at that. And after that one, you'll bring your score down to 3 under. Okay, let's see what you can do here on the 7th. Swinging like silk. Oh, the chip goes right by there. This one's just a 5-footer. And 4 under par after that hole. And the 8th hole is a par 4. Well, you made good contact with that one. And hitting into an elevated green on this one. Approach shot worked out just fine. All right, this one from 17 feet. Yikes, that went right by. And here we go with the par putt. All right, here we go. 9th hole, par 4. Nice swing. And this one's about 130 yards away. Come on, come on, bounce to the right. And this one's for bird. And this one's breaking pretty hard to the right. All right, you did most of the work. And this putt from 4 feet. And your score this round is currently 4 under par. Okay, lengthy par 4 ahead of us here. Oh, this one's in the fairway. Oh my goodness, you launched that ball. All right, second shot on the 10th. And there's a bit of a downslope around the pin. You got to be careful of that. I'm liking that one. Nice chip. And that will do. All right, good luck. We have a par 4 here on the 11th hole. This one's fairway bound. Okay, about 175 yards to go here. And here we have a very long putt to contend with. Oh, look at this thing. Continuing. Oh, yes, that'll go down. Nicely done. That's going to bring things down to 5 under par. The wind's picked up here, blowing right to left. Good one. And this should be a fun watch. Let's see how you do with this long, long putt. Downhill putt here, breaking to the left. This one's for par. Okay, 5 under par currently. And let's see what happens here on the 13th hole. Ooh, great bounce. This is going to run out. And from here, we're looking at about 230 yards or so. This one's your third. Oh, denied, denied. 4 feet to go. And as that drops, that marks down your 5th birdie so far today. And now the 14th hole. It's a par 3. You send this ball home, you'll plop a birdie on the scorecard. Nothing wrong with that. This one's going left to right. Pretty hard break, too. Ooh, almost. Here's a 6-foot putt. Just, yeah, a little too much on there. And with that, we will move on to the next. Careful out there. Wind's going left to right on this hole. Nice, pure swing. Great stuff. And good luck with your second here on the 15th. Doing all right, hitting those greens today. Well done. And this putt's around 11 feet out. It looks like this one's breaking to the left. Look at you go. And next is the 16th. We got a par 3 here. A little off on that approach, but that's okay. Ooh, nice little chip on that one. And that'll do. Okay, now on to the par 4 17th. And the fairway does tilt away from us. A bit of a downslope up at the landing area. Holy mackerel. That was tattooed. This is setting up to be around 150 yards to the pin. Okay, that almost went down. All right, this is for the bird. It's breaking to the left, I think. Oh, bad break. Okay, moving on. And you are looking at a 6 under at the moment. And best of luck as you bring this one on home here on the 18th hole. All right, we got about somewhere around 250 yards to go here. That was good stuff. And you've got this left for a score of 63. And that was fancy. Very fancy indeed. Ending this round with an eagle. Okay, that will do it. Good stuff out there on the course. Hopefully, we'll see you again soon.